Uh-oh. I'm feeling good today, sister. We finna get into things. You ready? You ready? Let's get to the YouTube video because I'm already aggravated.
Uh-oh. That boy back on y'all TV screen. Don't forget to subscribe. I love Tyshawn.
What's Tuesday popping up back at y'all another YouTube video? I know y'all probably gonna see me out on the screen like, girl, where you been at? Bitch, you said 2 videos every month. And it's May, sister. Let me tell y'all. I do this every year. It be like when school, like May, February and stuff, school get hard around the time, and I be ready to post a video. School done had to get hard. Tests had to be testing. Grades had to be grading. Girl, I couldn't come back to sometime. But we're back. And I'm back again with another juicy story time. So let's get straight into the video. Story time about how my high school friend was very homophobic. Now, hey. This is not to bash nobody, not to, make nobody feel bad. Girl, if you see this is no shade, no tea, all that. Don't come texting my phone. Basically. Yeah. This story time takes place at the school I'm at now. So, yeah. My 9th grade year. I'm new to the school, I'm in there figuring out myself, figuring out who I want to hang with, who I don't like. If y'all ain't in the intro, I got my little watermelon milk drink. I mixed some watermelon milk in a fucking freestyle because I didn't have any ice. So yeah, we just gonna sip. I'm just figuring out who I'm hanging with and stuff. And I had this first one group. They was really like in a bunch of mess, drama and stuff. Mind you, 9th grade girl, I was the messiest bitch. Oh my god. I was the messiest bitch. I couldn't sleep if I couldn't start nothing. So I was the messiest bitch and I used to hang around with them. But when I was with them, girl, it used to be like, okay, are these really my friends? Are they really gang forever? Some of the jokes how friends joke with each other, I go, girl, I'll be like, girl, y'all about half out, and she be like, girl, you too big with that big or something. And yeah, them on the other hand, baby, they're talking about everything. They talk about life, personal stuff that I told them. And it's like, are y'all really my friends? So, in 9th grade, I was like standing for band. And me standing for band, I had to stay for band. And this little thing, I don't know what I'm gonna call it now, because I don't want to put nobody was saying. I don't know what, we just gonna call it game, basically. So, I had to stay for band and game. Game was like Monday and Thursday, or like Monday and Wednesday, something like that. So I had to stay for game this day, and what we're gonna call this girl? We're gonna call her Bob. And we're gonna call the other girl Red. Red, that's the my homegirl. So this the my homegirl. We could lie in, be like, damn, that's what up. So yeah, I did when I stayed for game. That's when I met Bob and Red. So me and Bob hit out first because like, girl, we both was messy and we both like to party, working all day, so my vibes always give the like period. So girl, we just hanging out after school. We getting closer and closer and closer. We making TikToks, videos, rap videos, girl, playful videos every day after school. So girl, everything going right. until I noticed, like, every time, like, you know how when your friend doing something crazy, and you'll be like, girl, okay, that's cool, that's fine. When I used to do something crazy in the front group, girl, Bob used to cuss me out. And that's not why she homophobic. Stay to it. Stay to watch that video. So yeah, girl, she used to cuss me out, and I used to be like, I used to be I'm in ninth grade. I'm thinking, girl, that's how your friend's supposed to treat you. That's how your friend's supposed to treat you. She's not supposed to treat you nice all the time. And I'm just keeping that back in my mind. Okay, like, yeah, that's how my friend's supposed to treat me all the time. That's not how your friend's supposed to treat you. Your friend never, even if you do make a mistake, your friend never supposed to be cussing you out like a dog. I'm sorry, in it. She was cussing me out like a dog, bitch. Literally calling me everything in the book, girl. Treating me like I just wasn't her friend. So, yeah, I'm just brushing past it because, like I said, I'm in ninth grade, I'm young. I'm thinking everybody, we cool. It goes on. And, yeah, I'm starting to feel like Bob and Red is leaving me out on certain stuff. I never told them this. But I felt like Bob and Red was leaving me out on certain stuff. Because there'll be, like, days, well, okay, we hanging out. Them two gonna wander off somewhere. And, go do their own little thing. And when I try to come, Bob will always be meeting Red. She was always very genuine, very nice. My girl, her sister. So, yeah, Red was always nice and stuff. It was just Bob. So, I'm just brushing past it. I'm thinking, maybe it's because they in the same grade, the same age range. So, it was just one time. We had this big basketball game because we was from Merchant School. We had this big basketball game, and they was like, "What's that showing? You should come." So I'm like, "Mama, can I go to the basketball game? I'll go to the basketball game. Yes, shoot that ball, boy. Looking at the five boys, look at that five boys, look at that five shit." So yeah, I go to the basketball game, and I'm sitting by myself. I'm thinking, oh, me and Michael is about to be saying, boy, sorry, mind you, they water girls. But they didn't, water girls didn't have to do too much. It wasn't that much that they had to do to where they couldn't come sit by me. And when I tried to come over there and sit like them, mind you, everybody was on the bleachers. They was on the bleachers too. So when I came over there and tried to come sit by them, Bob was like, no, get the F. Okay, go. Okay, girl. So this is where, I'm starting to see, girl, maybe these are not your friends. Maybe y'all are not cool. Maybe she don't see you as a friend. So, yeah. So, there was this one time where, it was a conversation like, oh, are y'all best friends? And she was like, oh, me and Ray are best friends. Not me and Tyshawn. Me and Tyshawn are close friends. And I'm like, wait, because we all in the three trio to the gang school. If the band aren't even not getting in, I'm thinking we all should be best friends because it's literally only right. It's only right we should be best friends because it's literally three of us and we all talk to each other. It's not like it's a duo, and it really was a duo, but I'm thinking it's not a duo, it's a trio, so we all should be best friends. She like, no, you're my close friend, you're not my best friend. I'm like, okay, cool. Me and her got into it real bad one day, and I forgot what we got into it about. I think she fussed at me about something. Mind you, these are my only friends. These are not these are not little friends and I could go hang with this friend. No, these were my only friends. So, mind you, because they made me cut everybody else off because they're like, well, these people are not your friends, I only hang with them. They, mind you, it's still a basketball game. This is another basketball game. And we in the hallway of the basketball game. We just make it to walk against the So we making our little TikToks and they gotta go fill the water up. They water girls. I walked back there with them, and I tried to go in there. Mind you, the lady did not care for me going up in there. The lady was like, okay, that's fine. She did not care, girl. But I'm the only one that had something to say. I'm trying to go in there. She's like, no, get that fuck out. Da-da-da-da, fuss at me. Like I'm your child. I'm not your child. So, my feelings instantly get hurt. I'm sitting down. I'm like, forget this, man. Da-da-da-da. I'm not about to. I can't keep dealing with this. I'm coming to my breaking point. I think I'm crying and all that. Not like hard down crying, but like crying a little bit. Cause it's like I really take my friendship seriously. It's time for me to go. I get my stuff and I leave. And Dad had this post on social media that this boy made. It was like something about I don't need friends and something da-da-da-da. And I posted it. And mind you, I didn't tell her how I felt. We just stopped. Like we stopped talking. But this is a day later. This is what I'm saying. We stopped talking. We didn't hit each other after that. We talked that morning and we got into it. But yeah, I had posted that post that night. No, I screenshotted that post that night, and when we got into it that morning, I posted it, and it wasn't even much meant for her, cause it's like I would never post no shit. I would never get into it with my friend, post no shit. So it was never meant to be for her. It's a general post. It's Instagram, sister. It's Instagram, sister. We all got aesthetic. And at the time, that was my aesthetic. People replied to it like, stop shading me on your story. Laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. So I'm like, who's shading me on their story? This isn't about you, da-da-da-da. She's like, so when me and you get into it, now you want to post stuff like this and it's not about me? Okay, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, period. So, yeah, that conversation go on. And I'm telling my best friend at the time, I'm like, okay, girl, I don't think we're going to be cool no more. And the girl that she was cool with was right there. And the girl went back and told her, like, oh, Tashana said, y'all not cool no more. And weird. So, yeah, that other thing. We stopped talking for a few days. I was like, okay, I need to talk to you. And she was like, okay, what's up? And I was like, where do we stand? She was like, honestly, I don't know. So, I'm like, okay, cool. I'll go on by my day. I'm still at the table and all that. I'm like, okay, cool. She don't know where we stand, but we still cool right now. So I'm like, you stand this distance with me, you're not going nowhere. I always remember that. I'm like, girl, you're not going nowhere. You're not about to not be my friend. So, yeah, that going. We're going to fast forward to where the homophobia part, the reason why I said she was homophobic. So, I am a rapper. I know y'all seen my little itty bitty piggy thing on there. I'm putting it on the screen, stream that thing, yeah. New music coming soon. Thank you. So yeah, I was trying to find a little cover for my album. Girl, I was getting into that model one. And I had this gray blazer and I was taking pictures with it. Looking back, the picture was abs. And I was simply I was like, looking like a damn reverend girl, and they laughing in the group chat. Girl, I'm in there, and my feelings is like, bitch. Okay, I get it. The pictures is bad, sister. The pictures is horrible. The way that was coming to me, I'm like, girl, okay, too much. So Red posted the picture, then Bob posted the picture, and I told Red to take it down. And Bob was like, oh, you always telling her stuff. Why you gonna tell me nothing? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Girl, she trying to play big bully behind her friend. So me and Red into it because it's like, okay, this is really bad on my end. Why are you posting this? Take this down. This is giving like y'all not my friend. So we all get into it in the group chat. She's like, Bob's like, oh, you always coming for her, come for me, da-da-da. She posts a picture, she do this, she do that. So I'm like, block. And she was like, oh, I'll block you first. So she blocked me. And then obviously I texted her, I was like, not blocked on here. Because I'm petty, I'm shady, I'm young, I'm gay. So yeah. So the next day we had a parade, and before we got into it, she was like, I need a charger for tomorrow. And you bring me a charger. So I bring it to her. Me still being her friend. I bring her the charger because it's like, you need the charger. Okay, cool. I'm gonna bring you the charger. So that's cool. That's fine and that's dandy. Everything all right. Well, not everything all right, but like everything all cool. I'm with my best friend at the time. I'm with her. We with each other, vibing, we chilling, and we by the girls' locker room. Mind you, the girls' locker room. You open the door, all you gonna see is a wall. So, Bob was in there. Bob was in there, and me and my best friend and her friend at the time, and my now best friend. Shout out to my Christina. Love you, sister. But my now best friend, we was just standing right there, and we was just playing. We was just kicking, and I pushed open the door, and I was like, "Let's party." But I didn't go in there. I just pushed open the door, and I was like, "Let's party." So Bob come out there. She like, who pushed open the door? And it was like, oh, Tyshawn did that. Mind you, she my friend, and this is in front of everybody. I could see if you took me to the side and was like, yo, that's not cool. Somebody could be, But mind you, you only could see a wall. It wasn't even like that. So airs me out and cuts me out in front of everybody. Okay. And now I'm just looking here embarrassed because you got people that don't even much know our relationship for real right here looking like, oh, they not friends for real, oh, she back them, and they don't much know our relationship for real. You really embarrassing. So I'm with my best friend. I'm like, I can't take that no more. I don't think I'm gonna be her friend no more. So I'm like, girl, I'm about to walk to the store because at the time they let it like the store was literally like the next corner, and then he used to let us walk with like a teacher or something to go get food. So I'm like, okay, cool, girl, I'm about to go over to the store. I'm about to go clear my mind. I'm about to go eat my little rice plate. So I get my food and I'm walking back, and I see Bob and this other boy, and Bob like, oh, you stupid, da-da-da-da-da, bitch, da-da-da-da-da, this and that, and you cut, da-da-da-da-da, just cussing me out, dogging me out, cutting me off, and she like, oh yeah, and Red cut you off too. I'm like, okay. At the time, I'm like, okay, I'm not even much gonna cry about it, and then, yeah, so I get back in there, and I was explaining to my best friend and this other girl what's going on, and she like, oh, that's not right, and why are you cutting your friend off because of a small little situation like that? At the time, the girl had a boyfriend. Me and her boyfriend was cool because we both was in band together. Mind you, I didn't tell y'all, but this was a parade. I don't know if I told y'all, but this was a parade. So, me and the boys in the band together, we used to always jokes, and he was like, oh, that's why she not your friend no more. And I was like, I hope she break up with you. And we still jokes, and I'm not thinking he taking nothing personal. Yeah, the boy go back and tell her what I said. Mind you, I'm standing here with my now best friend, the best friend I have now. I'm standing here with her. I'm like, oh, girl, yes, girl, she weird. And no, I don't even think we was talking about that. I think we was talking about like fucking what time the parade was for. Because mind you, just if you know one, you know, this is music is long. What time this parade is for? We both be bad, we both tired. So she come up, she like, why don't you tell that you hope he break up with me, or you hope I break up with him. You really lame, and not only that you lame, but you a FAG as person doing it, and you a PUNK as person doing it. And she just kept saying, my sister Will, my best friend over here, she like, you want to hear my trumpet? So I'm like, girl, no. She was like, you want to hear her with this trumpet? I forgot who played trumpet, but somebody played trumpet and they gave it to her dope. And she was like, you want to hear her with this trumpet? And she was like, no. And I was like, no. So, yeah, time going on. Now, I did end up getting that cool with the girl in 9th grade because we had a conversation and I just felt like, okay, We probably could get back cool, probably could rekindle, but that didn't even work out, girl. She was trying to make me cut off the friend I have, my best friend I have now, for them, because the best friend I have now, her got into it, and it was about to fight. She was like, "Oh, we gotta cut her off, da 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 da." So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it, but it wasn't really something that I wanted to do, so I didn't do it. And I was like, girl, no, I can't do this to her, da da da. So yeah, the best friend I had now, she was mad when I told her. And I just want to say, if you watch this, you know you watch this. Sorry, girl. You know, they was checking me. Y'all, to this day, this girl be talking about this. To this day, girl. I'll be like, girl, I ain't never been fake to you. She was like, no, she was fake that one time. But, girl, I'm sorry. I was young. I was dumb. But yeah, gee, right now, what we stand, we don't stand as friends, we don't stand as nothing. She about to go to college. I'm about to be on my senior year, y'all. Clap it up for the queen. Yeah, I wish I got the rest of luck. Yeah. Well, that about rest with this story time. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, it may be a bad day, not a bad lifetime, sister. Can we sip on that? Yeah. I don't want to sip no more. See y'all later. See y'all later. For real. For real. For real.
Don't forget to subscribe. I love Tyshawn.